Hello, hello. I'm the official name rater. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Combee and Devora, and the spreadsheet is extra special because not only is it empty on one page, but they made a second page to also make empty. Why the fuck, I don't even know. No one's gonna use Combee ever unless they're trying to challenge themselves and do like Little Cup or some shit, which that's a gamble if you're able to find anyone like that anyway. But yeah, they made 2 blank pages, which honestly confuses me because I already have like maybe 5 ideas written down. So we'll see what Google provides. Alright, so I didn't actually expect to find this, especially not the very first one, but now I don't have to Google shit. So that is the one I personally use, Devora. Based off the Mortal Kombat fighter who's like a bee, and I think it works extra well, firstly because it's gender lock, so there's your what if it's a boy bullshit, like fuck off. And also because she always refers to herself as the Hive, so that kind of works with Vespiquen's design. If you wanted to, I suppose you could use it for Beedrill as well, but I think it fits Vespiquen very well. Sectonia being another one that I have written down. I saw someone use this in a Pokemon group I'm in, and I was like, that's good. I like that. Maybe he got it from here. Could be. I don't know. And I think any sort of Kirby-based nickname is usually kind of cool because I feel like they're not super common. So I enjoy it, and also it stands out on its own. I think we might have seen Beyonce during the Beedrill episode. I personally wouldn't doubt it at all. I think just as a general rule, bee jokes are kind of like the lowest form of comedy. So if you want to do that, that's fine and cool. Just know that people don't like you. Actually, I kind of like the idea of checkmate. I think that sounds kind of nice. And also, we're playing off the whole queen motif, so I'm a fan of that. Going to acknowledge Buzzkill, I used that one for Yanmega. I think you could use it pretty broadly for whatever bug you wanted to. Like, the reason I went with Yanmega, for what I recall, was firstly I think I just saw it on a Yanmega thingy. But also because of bug buzz, but also, you know, buzzy bee. Bees make buzz noises and stuff like that, so it's reasonable to put it on other bug-based Pokemon that you think it could fit. I'm going to acknowledge Game of Drones because I feel like that's going to appeal to anyone, and I also kind of just like the wordplay with it. Like, he's going on about how the male versions are just worthless drones, so that's the reason drone comes in. So there's an idea. Alright, so on today's episode of Boring Ass, Unoriginal, Not Creative, Bad Nicknames, we have all bad, unoriginal, bad nicknames. Queen Bubble's just boring, Miss Sting is boring as hell, Honey Hive is, again, just boring, and also what it is. 0 effort was put into this one, as if any effort is ever put into them. Alright, so we've reached the bottom. This was an interesting one, because it linked to the Tumblr idiot, and a Twitter account that was deactivated, so I was like, investigating. I don't know, it seemed like it was him, but it didn't. I don't know. Regardless, there wasn't anything good on there. But we've looked through everything, and just a reminder for you, if this didn't help you at all, consider the Beedrill episode as well, because anything you give to one, you could probably give to the other. That being said, the highlights I remember from that episode that I thought were good or could be attributed to this were Tenacious Bee, which was one of my personal favorites. I just thought that was hilarious. I love that one. Highly recommend that one. Zinger, the bee enemies from Donkey Kong Country. Zubas, the bee enemies from Banjo-Kazooie. And then Sectonia we saw, and I really like that. And then Devora is the one I personally use. So those are all very good nicknames. Checkmate was another good one we found. I feel like there was another one that wasn't terrible as well. But again, if this didn't help you, maybe consider the Beedrill one, because you could interchange. Well, not all the way interchange. There are some I think are going to fit Vespiquen better. But I think any of the ones you find on Beedrill will probably fit Vespiquen too. Other words, feel free to give a suggestion, a comment, put in down below for your ideas and suggestions, or whatever it was you've previously used for Combee and Vespiquen. Give a thumbs up to the ones that you think are good, and I feel bad for all the male Combees out there in the world.